Hi there, here is a tour of my epic 80s toy collection. Let's start over here. Popples. Yay, Popples! These guys pop in and out of Inside Out to In the Right Way. Yay! Very hard to do one-handed. You get the idea. This little guy will pop out of his little self. This one turns into a flower when you pop him inside out. Don't know what this one turns into, but it's cool. I even have a little soap container. Yay! Must have got that from a show bag maybe. Yes, I think so. And here is Grandma Bear from the Care Bears. Yay! I don't remember Grandma Bear, but one Christmas I got given Grandma Bear because my grandparents knew I liked the Care Bears. Still pretty cool. Alright, Care Bears the movie. Oh, what an epic film. Excellent. Moving on, we've got some more little Care Bears in here. I think they're actually from McDonald's, believe it or not. Some little characters there from Care Bears. Then we have the Wuzzles. Wuzzles are cool because the Wuzzles were like two things in one. Now, I think this one was called Hippofly or something like that. It's got wings and it's a hippo. This one I remember because it was the, I think, main character. This is Moose Seal. As you can see, Moose Seal is a moose and a seal in one. Clever. Hee. Alright, here's the book on the Wuzzles. See if I can shed some light on this for you. Or just confuse you some more. But you can see all the characters are more than one animal. So some pretty crazy stuff going on in Wuzzletown. Alright, moving on from there, we have Gucci. This was my t-shirt when I was, I don't know how many years old. Maybe I was 2, 3, something like that. Anyway, loved it. I only got a few stains, so I did well. This one I still sit on because it is super cool. This is a glow friend, or a glow worm. It actually will glow in the dark. Let's try this. Okay. Turn the lights out. No, don't fail me now, glow worm. No. Alright, glow worm's not glowing. It's clearly not dark enough. Anyhow, that is glow worm. Here is a picture of what it should look like. And he's going. There we go. Okay, he also has a little patch. There. Okay, next. I don't know what these things are called, but they were everywhere. What are they? Oh, Sweet Secrets. Sweet Secrets, okay. So these were cool because we used to wear them on our wrists. But the cool thing was that they could be secret. So, down here for a moment. Okay, so this just clicked off there, and if we open it like so, we can fold its head in and its little paws right inside, and now it's secret. Yay! Okay, next up we have this one. Don't know what these were called, but these were awesome too. I also had some hair clips I gave to my little sister today of these little guys, but this one is actually a watch. Yep, and you wear it like a 80s wrist sweatband. Yep, awesome. Okay, moving on from there, we have, of course, My Little Pony. I actually think My Little Pony is still going at the moment. Not sure, would have changed, wouldn't be anywhere near as cool as the 80s My Little Pony, but anyhow. And I also have a My Little Pony sticker book. I obviously didn't collect all the stickers. Oh, slack. Anyway, that's My Little Pony. I have Barbie. Here is Barbie. This is Barbie. I don't know what she's called, but She is obviously an air hostess. Let's have a look at this little story thing here. They're ready to take off. That's Ken just looking over to make sure Barbie's got everything under control because she's a woman and she might not know what to do. This is Ken cracking on to Barbie's friend clearly why Barbie is serving drinks. And this is Ken trying to make up for it by cracking on to her on the dance floor later on when she gets changed out of her work clothes into party wear. So that is... She is actually riding a Barbie horse right now. I'm sure this situation will not really look at it. Then we have Barbie Sports Club. So Barbie is clearly ready for the gym. She's got a leg warmers on. She's got a skirt that also turns into her sports bag. Really handy. Actually, if we had that at pole, that would be awesome. Cool. Anyway, so she's got weights here. They're pretty heavy. And when she gets a bit thirsty, she's got a little soft drink. She's at the fridge right now, the Barbie fridge. Then we have Barbie and the Rockers, one of the most epic Barbies of the 80s. I think you would agree. This is a trace and colour book. I won't show you my artwork, but also I have the Barbie and the Rockers set. Really good one to listen to when you feel like rocking out. She also has a little bike. Don't have the batteries in it at the moment, but check out that controller. Awesome. Takes the biggest batteries you can find. Anyway, so that is Barbie and the Rockers. Then let's move on to Gem. Gem, truly outrageous. Gem Dolls, this is Gem. She would go from wearing this little outfit and then get in front of her magical machine that her dad left her and called Synergy, I believe. And she would touch her earrings and get transformed into this amazingly stunning fashion forward lady who could sing and play guitar. This is one of her friends. I can't remember her name, but I know this one is Pizzazz. This is evil Pizzazz who would do awful things to Gem and try and take gigs away from her. Yeah, she's rocking out right there. And they also came out with cassettes. And here we move on to He-Man. Now, my brother had all the He-Man toys and got very annoyed with me when I played with them because He-Man actually was She-Ra's brother. And the characters did interchange between the She-Ra cartoons and He-Man. So, yeah, it didn't go too well with him, but I thought it made complete sense. We have some evil characters here from She-Ra. So we're moving on to She-Ra now. Oh, by the way, Skeletor, got to get a special mention. Okay, over here we have She-Ra's Crystal Castle, and it's obviously on clouds. I won't open it up, but it does have a bed and all sorts of things. It even has a little lift. Here is a She-Ra still in her packet, but don't worry, I have a few out of the packet as well. And this is her little it's called Cow, so it's kind of like an owl. I can't remember why he does this, but when you click this open, he changes colours inside. Yeah, don't know why, but I always thought that was cool. This is Bo. He's kind of She-Ra's boyfriend, I guess you could say. He would follow She-Ra around when she was kicking ass. Bo also has a heart. No, really, he has this heart that if you press a button on the back, his heart will beat. Aww. And that's probably why my brother didn't want to use my She-Ra dolls while he was playing with He-Man. Anyhow, this is Angelica, I think, who also made an appearance in He-Man. And this is She-Ra on her unicorn horse. Oh, can't remember the name right now. Anyhow, moving on. This is Enchantra the Swan. And She-Ra is riding Enchantra with another one of her friends. One of my favourite ones, this bumblebee lady. I'm sure you could look up the names for these. I remember this one's Froster. She's super cool. She used to blast people with frost. That's Beau's horse. Then we come over here to one of the evil characters. This is Catra. There's two versions here, the newer version and the older version who I lost the mask for. So we have this other little flower lady here, can't remember what her name was. She was carrying a little flower pot thing that would shoot out flowers. That has gone missing, unfortunately. Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright would go around after this evil little man to put colour back in the world. And these are her little sprites. They're like little cloud guys, really, I think. I'm not sure, but anyhow, they are really super cute. And this one belongs to Rainbow Bright, or is her major sidekick, I guess. And then you've got these other little guys. There's another one hiding under there, the little red one. Okay. I also had Storybooks. These are really popular in the 80s. Rainbow Bright one with the cassette. More recently, DVDs have come out. Yeah, so I have the whole collection of She-Ra there, and also Secret of the Sword movie with He-Man and She-Ra, where they found out they're brother and sister. Oh my god. Okay, I also dressed up as She-Ra. I got a show bag, and Mum made me a cape, and I would go around the house wearing that. Awesome. Let's go over here to Strawberry Shortcake. That is actually a soap dish. Pretty sure I got that from a show bag too. Lots of cool stuff from show bags. So Strawberry Shortcake. Don't have a lot of Strawberry Shortcake. Gremlins. So this is Mogwai, called Gizmo. And if you get him wet, actually if you get him wet, he will multiply. If you feed him after midnight, he'll turn into an evil gremlin and try and kill you. These are slap bands. Shows you how they work if you have not experienced a slap band. Okay, here we go. Ready and slap. Okay, there we go. That is a slap band. Super cool. Comes in lots of colours. Got banned at schools because they contain some sort of metal, and if the seal is compromised, can cut, apparently. Though, look, I've used these a million times, never happened. Pop balls, also I've got one of those lying around somewhere, just couldn't find it. Pretty sure they got banned as well. And this little guy, this is, look, it's not Pac-Woman, I think it's Mrs. Pac-Man, just to be, you know, extra sexist, I guess. It was the 80s. Alright, so I'll just give it a little wind up so you can see what the go is. Winding, 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 winding. Ah, okay, all right, not enough run up here, but there we go. Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man would go and eat ghosts. Don't know a lot about them, but I'm sure you could ask my uncle in Nerd Central up in Devonport, Northern Tassie. He will have all the answers there. Anyhow, that is my 80s collection of toys. I did throw out a lot of things, but these are the ones I will not let go of because they are just too epic. And I hope you enjoyed my tour of my 80s collection. Thank you for viewing. Bye.